Hello. The topic of my thesis is the lack of political impartiality of the police in Ghana and its effect on the public's trust and confidence in the police and on the public perception of police legitimacy. Michael Lipsy, in his book Street Level Bureaucracy, had this to say about the police, and I quote, "The police are expected to be scrupulously objective, impartial, and upstanding, protective of all segments of society, even while society does not protect all segments of it." The police as an institution of social control works to the benefit of all society. In countries like Ghana, where the police are a centralized institution, political administrations come and go, yet the police are supposed to be a permanent institution working with all governments for the maintenance of law and order. Among the best ways that the police become effective is to depend on the cooperation of the citizens, and it is much to the advantage of the police if citizens comply with the law and on their own accord. There's abundant literature to point to the fact that such conduct from citizens come about when they see the police as legitimate. The perception of legitimacy is in turn brought about when the police are honest, impartial, and treat citizens with respect, fairness, and democratically in their day-to-day interactions with the public. Such literature is grounded on the depository justice theory. What happens when the police in Ghana engage in conduct and attitude that made them lose trustworthiness and legitimacy from the public? What are some of such conduct? What are some of the ramifications to the Ghana police in regards to obtaining cooperation from the people? Over the past 8 years, particularly since the beginning of the tenure of the incumbent Ghanaian government in January 2009, there have been numerous instances where the Ghana police appears to work largely for the partisan interests of the ruling government and the ruling party, and less as an institution of state. There have been numerous accusations in the press that the police refuse to investigate or press charges when political offences are committed by individuals aligned with the ruling government or ruling party. A case in point, in early 2009, 4 supporters of the opposition New Patriotic Party were murdered in broad daylight near a police station in Accra, allegedly by followers of the ruling government when the supporters of the two clashed. To date, the murders are a cold case. Political observers believe that, for the homicides having occurred in broad daylight and near a police station, the inability of the police in having any suspects charged is intentional. In other instances, in prosecuting political offences, the police are regularly accused of being more severe in prosecution under the prosecution when the offending individuals are connected to the opposition parties in Ghana. Does it mean that the police serve the interests of only sections of the Ghanaian public? What image has the general Ghanaian public carved for the police due to such conduct of the police? And what are the ramifications regarding the effectiveness of the police in law enforcement? I hypothesize that the police in Ghana is politically biased in favor of the ruling government, and this has caused a lower trust and confidence of the public in the police. This has also resulted in the public perceiving the police to be less legitimate, for which it has a lesser inclination to cooperate with the police and is less ready to obey police authority. I intend to use a sample size of 500 of the adult Ghanaian population to conduct a study using a survey to test these hypotheses. If my hypotheses are supported, I will offer policy recommendations to the police in Ghana to regain the public's trust and confidence. This will enhance how legitimate the people perceive the police to be. Hopefully, the effect will be an increased readiness of the public to cooperate with the police and obey the police authority. Thank you very much.